Oh, you know you're hanging out with some OGs when the freaking 34-year-old's the young one. Freaking Yars Revenge. Hey, you know Asteroids and Pong, they'd probably give it a hard time too. Oh, you came with a comic book? Jeez, you kids and your comics. We didn't come with anything. Oh, and where's your quarter slot? What's that? You don't take quarters? Oh, you kids and your wood grain. It's Pong, Asteroids, and Yars Revenge for the Game Boy Advance. This might be the most old school compilation of old school games that's ever been old. It's just, these are insanely old games. And important games too, though. You've got Yars Revenge, which was the best-selling original game for the Atari 2600. And that's the newbie, the freaking 2600 game. Because you've also got Asteroids, which is Atari's best-selling game ever. And even that's 7 years older than the other game, which is Pong, which is widely considered the first major commercial video game ever made. So it's like, holy crap. Like, I mean, you couldn't pick three more important video games in terms of the development of the industry. You got one of the first big arcade games, one of the first really big console games, and one of the first games, period, all in one tiny little cartridge. I mean, that's an impressive lineup. It's like Pac, Biggie, and Dre. Just pour one out for gaming's OGs. Hopefully they don't kill each other. Well, you might want to kill yourself, though, after playing Pong for a while. Fucking Pong. I refuse to believe it's actually possible to win at this goddamn thing. I mean, look at this. Computer never misses. It's just perfect. And when it does miss it, guess what? It only does it to patronize you. So you keep playing. And then it's just, back to reality, stupid human. Fucking Pong. You can't win! Anyway, look, sorry about that. I guess it's a good version of Pong. Just, it's fucking Pong, or whatever. Look, I judge the ball in this game about as well as a freaking guy who can't judge things. Whatever. Look, and there's also Asteroids, which is another example of our desire to destroy ourselves as a species. All the technology in the world, and what do we do with it? We make vector-based spaceships that have better aim than a freaking guy who can't... Fucking Asteroids! And this is ridiculous, too. I'm telling you, these spaceships are the most ruthlessly goddamn efficient enemies in video game history, except for maybe the hot dogs in Burger Time. Wait, with the... Oh. Wait, what if the hot dogs are driving the spaceships? Fucking hot dogs! And last but not least, it's the punk-ass kid of the bunch. It's Yars Revenge, which I've played like a million times and never noticed before that it's Yars. You know, that's whose revenge it is. It's Yars Revenge. It's not Yar who's getting revenge, and therefore it's Yars Revenge. No, it's Yars Revenge with the apostrophe after the S. So Yars is the name. It's freaking... classic punctuation room. Anyway, look, I really don't care whose revenge it is. This game rules. The idea is you have to shoot the barrier that's protecting the little laser blasting core, and to do that, you actually have to touch the core, which activates this mega laser, which then destroys it. Oh, and there's a neutral zone where nothing bad can happen to you. It's called Switzerland. The chocolate is just unbelievable. But yeah, that's the collection. All surprisingly faithful to their original versions. They all play fine, which actually surprised me, to be honest. You see, DSI Games, they released a lot of these games on the GBA, where they combined a couple retro classics into one compilation. And frankly, they botched a lot of those classics. They didn't botch these ones, though, as these are unbotchable. Actually, that's not true. I meant unbeatable. They are unbelievable. Look, whatever. I guess if there are any drawbacks, it's that it's a pretty sparse package. You know, no extras, no additions, there's subtractions, if anything, because it doesn't even save your high scores, which was the whole point of some of these games. But whatever. Look, that's the thing. It's DSI, you guys. Like, the fact that we're playing these and we're not violently angry, that means they've outdone themselves. Fucking DSI. It's Pong, Asteroids, and Yars Revenge. It's not Yars Revenge, it's Yars Revenge for the Game Boy Advance. It's a simple collection of classic games that are largely why you have whatever games you're playing right now. Oh, crazy freaking alien hot dogs. Oh, I'm telling you, these are crazy freaking alien hot dogs.